Today our Janome educators will create the jewel of the century European pillowcase on the Continental M17. The design has been transferred to the USB through the Janome Artistic Digitizer software, and we have also printed the template to help with the visual placement of the designs. The Janome AcuSetter App has been downloaded onto the iPad, which is available through the App Store. The links for this project are included in the description below. Spread the pillowcase front out onto the flat surface. Find the center point of the fabric and measure out 7.5 inches, top, bottom, left and right from this point and mark with an erasable fabric marker. Create crosshairs at these points. This will be where the embroidery is placed. Place the SQ28D hoop onto the flat surface. Starting with the first crosshair in the top right quadrant, hoop the fabric and a single layer of medium-weight tearaway stabilizer. Don't forget your magnetic clips. Check that the machine is connected to the same network as the iPad. Load the design from the USB. Open the AcuSetter app on the iPad. Connect the machine to the iPad. Hold the iPad over the hoop so the two line up and the center target turns green. Drag the marker buttons so they match the marks on the embroidery hoop. Move the arrows up, down, left and right to adjust the positioning of the crosshairs. Send the design to the machine. The new alignment is ready for stitching. Attach the PM foot to the machine and change to the straight stitch needle plate. Insert the bobbin fill ready to embroider. Attach the hoop to the hoop socket. Stitch out the design, changing thread colors when needed. When the design is finished, remove the hoop from the machine. Remove the fabric from the hoop and the stabilizer from the back. Rotate the fabric 90 degrees clockwise and hoop the next crosshair in the same fashion as the first. Repeat the same steps with the iPad. Continue until you have stitched out all 4 embroideries. When finished, set the pillowcase front aside for later. Using the erasable fabric marker, mark 1 inch in along the raw edge of the 26-inch side on both cushion backing pieces. Fold the raw edge of the fabric over to the line, pin and press. Now, fold the fabric over again, so the raw edges are encased. Pin and press, ready to sew. Change to sewing mode by selecting the Home key. Select Sewing Applications and Top Stitch from the Sewing category list. Remove the PM foot, attach the A foot and change to the zigzag needle plate. Thread the machine top and bottom with complementary sewing thread. Use the stitch width adjustment dial to move the needle drop position to the left. Line up the folded fabric and top stitch down both sides. Repeat on both backing pieces. Place the pillow front right side up on a flat surface. Press and trim the fabric back to a 26-inch by 26-inch block. Place the larger backing piece, right side down over the top, matching up the raw edges. Pin into place. Now, place the smaller backing fabric, right side down over the top of the other 2 pieces, matching up the raw edges just as before. Pin into place. Select the Overedge Woven application from the list of sewing categories in the Sewing Applications menu. Choose option 3. Remove the A foot and attach the M foot. Line up the guide on the M foot with the raw edge of the fabric. Stitch around all 4 sides. Select the Seaming Woven option from the sewing categories. Remove the M foot and reattach the A foot. Line up the edge of the fabric with the edge of the foot and stitch around all 4 sides. Turn the pillowcase the correct way. Now you can put the European pillow insert in.